Guys, we're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. It is what it is, man. We've been waiting for this for a long time. Look, I mean no offense. I mean no offense to the domestic league and so forth. Cool. Juve for the Serie A. Cool. Congrats. Cool. Liverpool Premier League. Congrats. Bayern Munich. Cool. Bundesliga. Congrats. PSG. Uber. It's cool. Congrats. Congrats to FC. Congrats to all of you guys out there. This is where things get very real. This is what this channel was built upon. This is what football is built upon. It doesn't get any bigger than the CL. That's why my my cap is at an angle like this. This week we ride. We are going to be going off lift-off here. We're going to be going off lift-off here in this week because this is a monumental week. It's a monumental week. Witchcraft, juju, white magic, all these things are going to be used. All these things are going to be used, and we're going to go in depth. We're going to go in depth in talking about what's going to be going down. So remember, guys, I will be looking at your live chats and so forth. Remember, any super chats, we will try and take that as priority. But this is a discussion. This is a panel discussion. I will do my best to read your comments, but our focus is on this CL previews. And that is what we'll be riding with, man. So, okay, we already have a super chat here from Mr. Daniel Henkel, who says, reminder, Chelsea travels to the Allianz in 6 days. Henkel, relax. Okay, guten Tag. Okay, guten Tag. Okay, I'll be busy, man. I'll be busy. Just relax, chill. So, for the first one, I wanna ride with, man. What's the first one that I wanna ride? Because I want to build things up very, very beautifully. So I think the best one to ride with is that I want to ride with these guys. So Lyon versus Juventus. Now here's where I start. Let me have a sip of my malt Guinness. Malt Guinness, cut the check. I'm giving you free promo. Here's where I stand here with this stuff. There is no way in hell that Lyon are going to knock out Juventus. But as much as I say that, as much as there is no chance, I still believe that Juve have to be very wary. Juventus have to be very wary. They would be foolish to think that they can just waltz in there half asleep and defeat Lyon, who were able to held those overrated bombs known as PSG to penalties. And remember, Memphis, Tennessee will be playing. But my thing about this is that, look, Cristiano, your legacy is on the line. Your legacy is on the line. Because Cristiano needs to understand this. No one, you're already a World Cup flop. You didn't win the Euros. Pepe and Ede won it for you. Yes, you won other CL before, but this will be the only CL that I will take seriously. Fergie gave you the CL for Man United. Zidane and Benzema and Ramos gave you the CL for Real Madrid. So this is going to be to prove to me that you're the real deal and you don't just piggyback off other people. If he wins this, I hold my hands up. If he wins it, I hold my hands up and say, you know what? You're that dude. WW, you're that dude. So where I stand with this is that Juve will turn this around. I don't know what the scoreline will be. I don't know how they'll do it. But 100,000%, because Cristiano knows that his legacy is on the line. His very fragile legacy that's built off fake, inflated stats. He will show up. Red, how does this game go, bro?
Honestly, I feel like Juve could still, like, they can grind to win. The thing is, Juve, they're a tough team. Like, I know they're 1-0 down, but like I wouldn't put it past Juve to be able to like, score 2 goals and then keep a clean sheet and stay tight. My only because this one's the trickiest game out of all of them. Actually, this one and PSG, because the problem with Lyon and PSG, we don't have a good sample size. We don't know how good they really are because they haven't played in a long time. They've played like a couple of matches here and there, but like. Overall, like if you look at like any of the Premier League teams or the La Liga teams or Serie A teams, these guys have all played now 10, 12 matches consecutively. Like they're in form. They've played, like they've built up that momentum, right? And like momentum is great for a lot of players. A lot of players are slow starters. Like I'll give an example, like Toni Kroos. He usually like starts the season off slow, but once the season gets kicking near October, November, he like goes into gear, and like he always finds his rhythm. So I don't know how good they really are. So I'm just gonna have to trust Juve. I'm just gonna have to trust Juve. They've played more. They've won the league. I think the morale is high, and like it's only in 6 days, so they only have 6 days rest, which is good. That means they're not, like, it's just a good enough time for them to rest physically, but without them to rest mentally. Like where they go on vacation. Like I feel like a lot of players went on vacation. I feel like that's gonna affect them. You could ask Liverpool about that because that cost them the Invincibles, or not the Invincibles, the 100 points. But yeah.
So do you believe that Sarri will have a proper plan? So first of all, let me just be clear. You feel Juve will beat them?
In your whole epilogue, you didn't even mention Sarri. You mentioned Ronaldo. It doesn't like Juve just have enough big superstars to really get this done. They have Dybala, they have Cristiano Ronaldo. Like, say what you want about Higuain, but he's also a top like striker that's been playing at the top level for the past decade. So we have to respect him. You have Cuadrado, played at multiple World Cups. Like, these are all elite players. Like, compared to Lyon, like Lyon's still green. Yes, they have their young talents here and there, but like they don't have that champions mentality. Sort of they haven't earned their stripes yet. You know what I mean?
You mentioned Dybala. Dybala better show up. The amounts of I still hold his absolute embarrassing, disgraceful garbage. I told you, I was pissed off when I left the pub. I was pissed off when I left that pub when I was watching Juve against Real Madrid, because I said, you know what, Juve, this is it. You've done it. You've given Buffon his whole thing, and Dybala does that. I was pissed off when I left that pub. So, Red, before I go to this, is Dybala going to show up, or is he going to come up smaller than Mini-Me and again be a scaredy cat Casper the Ghost?
I think Dybala shows up. I feel like he's the type that I've never.
No, Red. There's no Red. What Red? This is O'Grill. Mm-hmm. In O'Grill, we don't do think. I need facts. Will he or won't he show up? I need facts. This
I think he will.
In O'Grill, we deal in absolutes. We don't deal in maybe we deal in absolutes. Will he or won't he show up?
I feel like he will. I feel like I actually do believe in him. I believe him because I feel like he's actually upped his game since Ronaldo showed up. Like, he's upped his game. I feel like he wants to sort of him being the best player for Juve is a huge statement. Like, it puts him Ballon d'Or because he's better than Ronaldo. Like, optic wise, like it's just gonna elevate his brand, right? So like I feel like he really wants to do that. He wants that title, and he can prove it right now if he becomes consistent. Like I think that kind of mentality is really good in a team. That's why I trust Juve. Dybala in particular. He's seasoned now. Like, he's no longer like a young prospect anymore. He's in his prime, and he's had multiple seasons. He's had big games that he showed up. He knocked out Barcelona. Let's not forget that he scored a brace against Barcelona. He has that ability.
Okay, wait. Let me bring in your ear. Let me just have a few special from a boy Daniel Henkel, who says, "No Aspi, Jorginho, sick RLC, William Pedro." Henkel, if Chelsea beats Bayern, Henkel, you owe me your life. That's what I'm saying. Because based on how arrogant and how disrespectful you've been, Hank, if Chelsea managed to beat Bayern with all those losses and your insults, you owe me your entire life and your mom's life as well. Blue Studio, Lyon against Juventus. Give it to me. Will Lyon shock the world, or will Juve do the business? Remember, please, actually, let me just say this to all my panel. In O'Grill, I don't want to hear maybe, might, I think. Those words, I don't want to hear any of those words. I want to hear absolute words. This will happen. This will happen. No maybes, no ifs and buts. We deal in absolutes. We're easy before you can let me hear from one person. For a just person, I want that as bastard Sarri sacked. Cristiano hat-trick. Let's hope so then. Dulahi, speak on it.
For the Lyon Juventus, I already said it. Those are my two favorite, Juventus and Atletico Madrid. Those are my two favorite to win it. I don't care about Man City. I don't care about Bayern Munich. Those Man City teams are just trash. For me, it's Juventus and Atletico for me to win it. And my number one favorite is Juventus because they have Mr. Champions League is Cristiano Ronaldo. You may not rate him, but when it comes to Champions League, that guy's always proper. He has won. In how many Champions League he has won? So when you have Cristiano Ronaldo on your team, you are guaranteed a Champions League win. I'm giving it to Juventus to the final. They are winning it. So whatever anybody said, they're winning. Ronaldo's winning number 6. So I don't care what nobody say. He wants to
So
beat that record.
okay, so easy. So you're giving me your guarantee that Juventus are going to
Yeah.
deal with Lyon. Guarantee.
Cristiano Ronaldo, guaranteed. Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo for me. All true.
Okay. I'm ham. Juve against Lyon, man. Talk to me. What's happening? Juve Lyon. Talk to me. Remember, absolutes.
HH, I've talked to you already. 6 is coming. You know, the 6-pack is coming. Mr. Ron.
6 from where? From where?
God
Who
bless
told
you.
you
Your
6?
six, number 6.
Who told you
Number
6?
6.
Who told you
It's a
6?
dream.
Who told you 6? Who told you 6? Who told you 6?
Once upon a time, it was a dream. Okay, when Ronaldo was in 2004, when Ronaldo was first starting for Man United, it was a dream. The 6-pack. Ronaldo wanted that 6-pack, and for a long time, he thought he would never have it. But now, Destiny Manifest has come upon us. Ronaldo can get the 6th stone. With one snap of his finger, he could destroy half of the legends that ever lived in football.
Yeah, wait. Shut your mouth. Don't give me that crap. Wait. So if now I agree that Juve will beat Lyon. Beyond that, I don't know. But if Lyon beats Juventus, what will you say about Cristiano's legacy?
It says nothing. His destiny, his legacy is already written in stone. It's done. Now it is time.
That's
Now
just
it is time.
That's absolutely fantastic. Okay, so you're saying that he has nothing to lose.
He's got nothing to lose. He's already playing with a
pussy, man.
with a handicap called Surrey on his back. Okay, but this time I'm telling you, Ronaldo's not Messi. Ronaldo is that guy. He sees number 6 right in front of him, and he's licking his lips. Everyone's telling me about how these Italian teams haven't been performing the past few weeks. They already know it's over. The league is done. CL, all grill. They just want to be ready for the Champions League. And mark my words, Ronaldo will be ready. If there's anyone who can make Higuain take a diet and be ready for this tournament, it's Ronaldo. He'll be there taking Higuain to do the push-ups, to run his laps. He'll be there telling these idiots like Pjanic that it doesn't matter if you're going to Barcelona. Now is now. Time to put our heads on straight, and it's time to get that CL.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm willing to do this. If Lyon knock out Juventus, Ham will host the stream.
I will.
Yes. So you will host the entire 1 hour stream, and that's what you have to lead. So I'll be a guest. You will host the entire thing. If Lyon knock out Juventus, and if you do a badge, I will conk that head over there. Yes, Saeed. Can Lyon do the incredible, or will Juventus do what we all expect them to do? Because if Juve lose this, Cristiano's legacy is destroyed. What do you think will happen?
So, can anyone remind me?
Yeah, we can hear you beautifully well, man. We can hear you amazingly well.
Can anyone remind me what the aggregate score is? Is it 1-0 to Lyon?
1-0 to Lyon. It's 1-0 to Lyon, but no away goals have been scored. So Lyon are the only team with the power of the away goal.
Okay. Let me just say this. I believe that there's no way in this world that Lyon is going to come through the Juventus. There's more chance that your Chelsea team comes through Bayern. There's more chance your Chelsea team scores 4 goals against Bayern. There's no way. See, especially if Ronaldo's there, no way. There's no way. If I was Lyon, I would not show up to this game. This is a pointless game. I generally do. I don't know why this game. What's the point of this game? I don't understand. And this is a Lyon team that has been terrible in the league this season. They didn't even qualify for the next year's Champions League. And we're talking about this is League You talk about this is the league that PSG always wins it by like more than 20 points with like almost half of the year left to play. The half of this by Christmas this league is over and Lyon couldn't even qualify. This is, I mean, I don't rate this team at all. Their best players is a Manchester United reject and Memphis Depay. No way. There's no way. Absolutely no point in talking about this game.
Sorry. If Lyon knock out Juventus, I will look for you.
Okay.
Okay? No. If Lyon knock out Juventus, I want to hear sharp. First person here. Okay? Do you hear what I said? If Lyon knock out Juventus for the postman stream, I want to hear sharp.
Okay.
Now, Pars Fad, Lyon Juventus, talk to me.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is, first note, like Juventus, because Sarri's gonna get sacked if they lose to Lyon. That's a fact.
It's not happening, bro.
Well, it shouldn't happen, and I hope it does happen for
Easy
Juventus
question.
and CR7's sake, man. Because this is for CR7. He knows he wants that seal. He wants to get that 6. Be the first since Seedorf to win it with 3 different teams. That's like, so they need to get past Lyon. I don't really see Lyon really being able to do much, although obviously they do have Memphis Depay back as well. But nah, Juventus, I think Juventus have got this overall. But if they lose, sorry, he's not going back to Italy. That's what I'm gonna. Well, he's in Italy, but he's not gonna be going back in that changing room. He's gone. That's what I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, man. And that was not.
Okay. So you're giving me a 100% confidence that Juventus will knock out Lyon. They will turn it around. They will knock out Lyon.
Yes.
Okay.
I am.
Okay. I don't want to come to this guy yet. Storch, Lyon, Juventus, and I hope that you don't have a Baghdad connection or a connection on Greenland. What's going to happen? Oh, okay. Storch is not doing. Mr. KJ, Lyon Juventus, man, what's going down? KJ.
Yeah, Lyon is going to lose to Juventus. It might be a grind out type of game until the first goal from Ronaldo goes through or Dybala or whoever scores. But I don't think Lyon are gonna be able to withstand Juve's attack. I don't know if Sarri's gonna have a clear-cut plan for this game because what is ever Sarri's clear-cut plan, it might change with the win, but Lyon definitely lose. Lyon definitely lose, and Mr. Champions League shows why he's Mr. Champions League.
Okay, so you give me 100% guarantee that they've won 200%. They've won 200%.
Yeah, 100%. They win.
Okay.
No questions.
Okay. Sean, give it to me. Lyon, Juventus. Is this an easy dub for Juve? Easy. Lyon will not pose any problem whatsoever. 200% guarantee for my hero, Cristiano, isn't it?
I mean, it just seems that most of the chat, at least, is saying is that Juve are going to go through, not because they're going to be tactically better or anything down to Sarri. It's just that they have more players that can make a difference, specifically in clutch moments like Ronaldo has been for the last 5 years. So if you look at it, I guess from that perspective, yeah, you're going to say Juve is going to go through. And then you look at Lyon in the table, they haven't been as good as last season. And they've had a long time out, which you can be a little rusty, as Red was talking about. But if you watch the game against PSG, Lyon played very well, took the penalties. And we can easily say PSG are a far better team offensively than Juventus. So then why can't Lyon play that well against Juve, a team who's been struggling offensively, who don't really have a sound tactical approach and rely too much on individuals? And if they don't get, I would say, I'm not going to say that they benefit from penalties because I think there's more teams in Italy that have been getting more penalties, but Juve have had a considerable amount. So if they don't get a penalty, how are they going to generate anything offensively? They haven't been that great offensively this season. And Lyon played very well against PSG, who were great offensively.
A non-full strength PSG, by the way.
Is there pressure on Dybala? Is there pressure on Dybala to perform?
Pressure on Dybala. There's going to be pressure on Ronaldo and Dybala because they're the only 2 players that could possibly make a difference. Maybe Douglas Costa if he plays. So you can say Dybala, more so because Dybala hasn't really proven himself apart from 2017 against Barcelona in the Champions League when he scored the brace, and he was underwhelming against Real Madrid, I think, the year later. And so, yeah, Dybala has more pressure than I think any player out there. And no, Ronaldo doesn't need this for his legacy, considering he could retire now and he's already regarded as a top 5 player ever. So you don't need HH. Come on, I know you're doing it for entertainment purposes, and we all love it. But let's
okay, John. This is my logic. This is my logic here. Degree of difficulty. That's my thing.
Right.
Okay, easy. This is just my logic here. Man United, they already won a CL before you. They won a treble before you, and it's Fergie, arguably the greatest manager that the game has seen. Then we have what may call it. Then you have Real Madrid, and in Real Madrid, what we had was yes, Cristiano did it, but it is Real Madrid. It is Real Madrid. And Zidane was a very big reason as to why those guys did what they did. But at the end of the day, it's Real Madrid. So they were already winning CLs before you. Juventus have not won a Champions League since 1996. And that has been the stick that AC Milan have used to beat them with. This is a real challenge because this is a team who have not been known for their Champions League prowess. And he was brought primarily to do what many people think that can be done, i.e. Juventus are not winning a CL anytime soon. So for that, to show your true greatness, lead this team through a degree of difficulty to that CL.
No,
I
agree with some of what you're saying, but a big flaw in that is when you talk about what teams have won before a player has joined them, how does that have any bearing? The players are completely different. The time is completely different. So I don't think I guess you could say historical results have any bearing on current generational players. Like, how does that make any sense? So what they did in 1999 somehow makes it less, and I guess less. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, like less impressive for Ronaldo and what he did with United. Like, it's still impressive in itself. Like 1999 has no bearing on what's happening in the current present day. So when you talk about how greatness affect, like the previous teams affect current teams in terms of greatness, I don't think that really holds any weight. And yeah, I guess Ronaldo winning with Juve would increase his legacy. But what if he performs really well and they still lose? Does that somehow negate his? What if Ronaldo?
No. Is for me is that I say if you call yourself the GOAT, I put the benchmark very high.
Yeah,
I put the benchmark very high.
You're talking to the wrong person because I don't even think he's the GOAT. I'm just saying his legacy is as a top 5 player. I think, in my opinion, is already done.
Okay.
Yeah, but in terms of a result, I think it'll be 1-1 in the second leg. I think Lyon are actually going to get a result away because Juve haven't been good at home this season.
So you said that Lyon are actually going to knock out Juventus?
I think Lyon are going to. Yeah, I think they're going to go through. I think it's because of how poorly Juve were in the first leg, and I think Juve will play better in the second leg, but I think it'll end 1-1, and I think Lyon are going to advance via a draw, basically. That's what going to happen.
So before I come to your boy Samuel, let me just get this. Martin Rosario, thank you for the super chat, Mr. Football Hop member. HH capping again. Bayern are going to sacrifice CFC. Let me just say this to you people in the live chat. Your disrespect of Chelsea is quite sad. That's what I'm saying. I just think it's quite sad, your disrespect of Chelsea. If it was 11v11, Chelsea would have smoked Arsenal. Everyone knows that. So show some respect to the 2012 CL winners, please. Thank you very much. From your boy, Amchi Critic, who says, thank you for the super chat. Just because Cristiano wins 7 CL MVPs and 4 in 5 years, 5 for 2 clubs, doesn't mean it's easy. He's just ahead of everyone else in history in terms of the CL. That's all cool. All I'm saying is, Cristiano, give me a CL for Juventus. This is a degree of difficulty because if you do this, for me, it would be a greater achievement than anything you did for Real Madrid or for United based on the degree of difficulty, especially under Sarri. Samuel, Lyon Juventus, talk to me.
All right. Let's just cut the crap. Juventus are supposed to be going through. They will go through. Yeah. Now, I'll say this. I don't really think that Juventus are going to win a Champions League. So, with the age that Ronaldo is at and his playing style now,
I don't expect him to do as much as what he was doing in the past years. So if he does get knocked out of the Champions League in the later stages, it wouldn't really put a dampen on his career and his legacy. However, if they do get knocked out by Lyon, that will dampen his legacy. Because
in what sense? Because someone of that agree. In what sense? In what sense?
In the sense that it's Lyon. It's Lyon. That this should be a straightforward win for them. Even though they've lost 1-0, I feel like this should be straightforward for Juventus. I feel Ronaldo will come up and Dybala will come up. If they do lose and get knocked out by Lyon, that is a very big disappointment on all the players and Sarri. Because if you actually come into the game beforehand 0-0, everybody was saying Juventus will win. Let's not lie. Everybody said Juventus will win. Imagine them getting locked out by Lyon that has I think Depay is injured.
I think he's fit.
Is he fit?
Because he would have been injured if there was no COVID. But I think because his injury was like 7 weeks, but I think he is fit. I think he's fit.
Do you know what? I'm gonna have to change that now. That's thrown in another element. I still think that Juventus will win, but that will get a little bit tricky now because I rate Depay a lot. I rate him a lot. What? And he can be very tricky for that Juventus defense. However, I'm going to stick to my guns and I'll say Juventus will probably win the match. However, it would be a very big disappointment if Juventus get knocked out.
Okay. So before I come to Bricklock, Jenny Henkel says Chelsea will match Arsenal's aggregates versus Bayern. Henkel, all I'm saying is if Chelsea have or do a miracle, I triple dare you to come back to the stream. Because that's the funny thing. It's the same thing that Eggboy Hero did. Whenever things don't go your way, you always disappear. And Eggboy Hero, if you're out there, please say what up. And Juju Man, call me. Juju Man, call me if you're out there. Bricklock, Juve, Lyon, talk to me, man.
Yeah. Bro. I won't be surprised if Lyon does something against Juventus, to be fair. Because, look, when the first leg came about, nobody thought Lyon would do anything. But they won 1-0 without Depay. I know that was at Lyon's home, but, hey, look, Juventus are not been that great at home either. So I won't be surprised if Lyon actually says what's up to Juventus. I think Juventus will win, but maybe on away goals, I think Lyon could take it.
So are you edging towards Juve to go through, or do you think Lyon can get that away? Because they do have the power of the away goal. So they know that any goal they score puts Juve under pressure. So you think Juve will still sort this game out?
Yeah. No. Look, the problem is Juve have been very unpredictable nowadays. Okay? They've not really... When they go up against some of the quality teams in this area, they usually get beat, or they struggle to beat them, or they just draw. That's the thing. You can't really predict how you play. So with that, I think it will probably be 2-1 or maybe 3-2, and Lyon to go through on away goals. It's not going to be a surprise, to be fair, because Juventus have not been playing that great since the COVID break, man. So I won't be surprised if Lyon goes through. Juve should go through, but I'll be surprised if Lyon goes through. So I'm going to put my neck out for Lyon.
Okay. So Napoli against Bayern. Look,
excuse me.
Oh no! Wait! Look, man, I think I'm smoking. Guys, relax. I'm not slept. Easy, relax.
He's already prophesied it.
Napoli against Bayern.
Well, first of all, look, why can't Bayern go and face Napoli, man? Why do you have to face Chelsea? Why do you have to face Chelsea? This whole thing is rigged. So things, guys, look, man, shoot your mouths. Napoli versus Barcelona. Look, this is how I say. Guys, remember it's Ogril, guys, I want some hashtags. Guys, I need some hashtags. Hashtag Ogril.
Hashtag same is minimum.
Easy, relax, shut up, and I didn't ask anything. So Napoli, Barcelona. Here's how I see it. I hear Insigne is injured. Huge loss. And your boy Osimhen obviously can't play. He's only there for next season. Napoli can cause Barca issues, but this is my thing is that I'm looking at this from a psychological point of view. Messi is laser focused. He's laser focused, and Barcelona are laser focused. Shout out to your boy Arthur who said, "Nah, f you, I ain't playing for you." But Barcelona are laser focused, and for me, the Us. People call me crazy, could be more wild, say oh blah 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 blah. I will always believe
Yeah, right.
because I will believe a guy that has that much ability. And I think for me, the Us is a secret weapon. Messi is Messi, but the difference with Barcelona is Messi just does not have any help. He doesn't have anybody to assist him to say what's up. And Messi's legacy is on the line here as well, because if he goes out with a win, because this is the narrative. This is the narrative. You only won with either Xavi, Iniesta, or with the Cannibal and Neymar. Have you ever been able to drag it in where you have been the key reason? It wasn't Messi, it was MSN. It wasn't Messi, it was Xavi, Iniesta, and also Henry and Samuel Eto'o. When will it be a thing where no, it was because of you? Because of you, Barcelona won. So Messi's legacy as well is on the line as well. But for me, especially with Insigne missing, Napoli can't do this. They'll come close. They won't make it easy. They'll make it a bit difficult. But Barcelona's quality, Messi's quality specifically, will shine through. Barcelona get their job done. I'm Red. Napoli, Barca. How you seeing this, man?
This one, to be honest with you, I can't. Okay, I think I'm gonna edge it to Barca. I feel like Barca, they just have the quality to really finish this stuff. Because like Napoli, they're kind of dangerous. I'm not gonna judge their league form because they did win the Coppa Italia, which is like it's knockout stage. So like they're clearly good in knockout stage. They've been good in knockout stage performances this year at least. So I don't want to underestimate Napoli too much, but I just feel like they may have just already written off the season. Like that's it. Like I think they're looking forward to next season. I think Barca.
In response to that, Gattuso said, "We're not going to Camp Nou to tickle Barcelona."
No,
De Laurentiis said the Napoli president said that he's been pushing to have it moved from Camp Nou to Lisbon. A lot of chat I'm hearing from Napoli is they are taking this seriously and they believe that they have a chance. So no, they're taking this seriously.
Look, if they're taking this seriously, I feel like Barcelona should have the enough to finish the job. Like in a one-off game, like because it's 1-1, right? So Barcelona have the away goal. All they have to do is make sure that they retain possession. They don't have to give it up. Like yes, now they're gonna have the quick counters. But I feel like that's gonna be pretty obvious, and like Setien should probably he has the tools to really stop them from really having those counterattacks on Barca. I feel like Messi and Suarez and Co can get the job done. I really feel like they're gonna kill off the game. Like Napoli might score a goal, right? But I really feel like Barcelona are gonna just score one, and then in the span of 15 minutes to 20 minutes, they're just gonna blitz them with 2 or 3 goals, like where it's gonna end up 3-1. 4-2, but Barcelona are going to get the job done. I really do trust them on this one. It's round of 16. Napoli are a great team, but let's be honest, this is Barcelona, like one of the most consistent teams over the past decade. Barcelona and they don't really go out in the round of 16. They don't the quarters. Yes, they've had a couple of over the past decade. They've had a couple of stints there, but overall they're a very reliable team to go with, and I'm going to go with Barcelona. I'm going to go with a 3-1 scoreline.
All right. Just hit some super chats here. So from Gufetto, who says Depay played against PSG 60 to 70 minutes. Yes. So he is fit. He is fit and ready for that game. And I think Depay is very key. He's very key. Him being there makes things interesting. Juventus to win makes things interesting. Your boy Josh Spencer says that no Busquets, no Vidal, no Arthur. Napoli 3-0 Barca. Best thing, you're smoking. They have Messi. Yes, those are misses. How good has Busquets really been? Arthur has not really been a mainstay for Barcelona, and Barcelona have survived without Vidal. So you say 3-0 Napoli, no, person, you're being mad. You're being completely and totally mad by saying that. I think also one more year from your boy Daniel Henkel. Hashtag semis minimum. Hashtag 2012 part 2. Hashtag content crack. Daniel Henkel, I'm warning you. If your boys get touched by Chelsea, I want you back in the stream because you're pumping your chest out. If you get touched by Chelsea, the Blues, I want you back in the stream. Abdullahi, Napoli against Barcelona, man. What are you saying? Do you see a potential upset here, or you think Messi will be too strong for these boys?
You need to call this thing shock, not a grave anymore. It has to be a shock. Because we're gonna see some shockers in Champions League. We've been seeing it for the past years, for the past 2-3 years. We're gonna see it again. Yes, Barcelona has been phenomenal. One of the most consistent team in Champions League. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna write them off like being saying they did that. No, yeah, they didn't win the La Liga, but we can't just put all blame into Lionel Messi. He's been carrying that team for so long, so we have to just respect what kind of team he do. It depends on how Setien plays. Because at the moment for me, I don't trust what formation is gonna play. Because sometimes he play this, sometimes he play that. It depends on how Setien set up. And we need to remember something. Napoli they're not just a small team. They've been playing Champions League, like they've been in knockout stage for many seasons. So we can't just write them and say because it's Napoli, they just give us another edge. No. It's football. Any team can beat anything. Anybody can beat anything. So it's just football. You can't just write any team off. So it will shock people, but I'm gonna go back with Napoli. My prediction for
Napoli. I'm like, okay, so wait, just see, you have to slow down, relax. So you're telling me that Messi is gonna get knocked out at the round of 16 by Napoli with no Insigne. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Messi does not have any support. The support he has, just like when you have Xavi, Iniesta, Neymar, I know Suarez is fit to play, but you can't put all everything into Lionel Messi. You can't put everything to them. We've seen this season how Barcelona they are hot and cold. Sometimes they go hot and sometimes they go cold. So you can't just throw Barcelona and just say they're gonna go out and blow team out. No, they can't blow team out. So I'm gonna give it to Napoli. It's gonna be short. I'm going for Napoli.
Okay. Mr. I am a ham. Honest assessment here. Napoli or Barca? Will you see a shock? Or I think Messi will do the job?
Yeah, so I said Ronaldo. So yeah, I said Ronaldo's got a handicap on him. Messi's also got a handicap on him. And that handicap is a billionaire's son that he has to carry through the trenches. Okay. Messi, I think this is the type of match where it's been proven time and time again that is too much for him. When Messi goes against a defender that is possibly one of the best in the world, in a highest pressure situation, he's failed to deliver. Against Germany, he failed to deliver. Against Chelsea in the second leg, he failed to deliver. You know what I mean? Against Real Madrid, time and time again, he had failed to deliver when he needed to deliver the most. So I think Messi against Koulibaly is going to be a really titanic clash that will cement Koulibaly's position in the modern game. But for Barcelona really, I don't see how they get through this. As I've said before, I think the situation at Barcelona is very toxic. It's one of the most toxic environments I think I've ever witnessed in sport.
My friend, easy. Shush, just easy, relax. It's 1-1. They have the away goal. They're at the Camp Nou. Napoli won't have Insigne.
Hello, sorry. Repeat, please.
For this game.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking about how effective is Messi really going to be in this match? Because I think Napoli has got a lot of players that are good technically as well. And I think against Barcelona, a team that can't really defend, I think it could really get messy. And I think that Koulibaly can really prove himself, because Koulibaly is not like Virgil, where he will look at the field and like marshal everyone to be in the right place in order to deal with the situation. He will go out there. He will put the foot in. He will make the race. You know what I mean? He's gonna be in Messi's space.
Relax. After this says you have missed the last 10 years of football. Have you?
Okay.
Have you missed the last 10
Maybe I
years?
have, because as far as I remember, is that Messi hasn't won a Champions League since 2015.
Okay. I think his mic cut off in there. So before I go on to parts 5, Red Devil Studio says, didn't Simon Ham want Messi as a player manager? Yes, he did. Simon Ham is a he's a very interesting, special child, man. He's a very interesting child, man. But again, he's gone with Napoli. It is what it is. But I'm not saying that there is a 0% chance Messi is going to be knocked out in the round of 16. Hell no. I triple their Messi to get knocked out by Napoli.
If you get knocked out, what will you do? If Messi get knocked out, what will you do?
It won't happen. It's not happening.
I got knocked out.
It's not happening. It's not happening, my friend. You don't need to. It's not happening. I don't know what you're saying. It's not happening. Pass Fad, talk.
Fabian Ruiz.
Okay. Let's be real, yeah. Barca, they're gonna do the job. Let's be real. They got Messi on the pitch, like they're gonna go through. I'm not sure what the scoreline will be, but I don't think it will be easy. But I'm probably certain they'll go through. Obviously, I know Busquets is missing. They got a few injuries, but they should be all right. Napoli, the problem is obviously Insigne is out. I know they got Mertens and Ruiz and stuff, and Koulibaly, but I still don't think Napoli will be able to come through and beat Barcelona in a round of 16. I just don't see that happening. I don't know why. It's a very weird thought for me. See Napoli beat Barca like that, because Barca getting knocked out in the round of 16? Nah.
No. Okay, but are you saying that Napoli don't stand a chance, or do you think they do stand a chance?
They have a slight chance, but it's very small. And it's at the Camp Nou, and then Barcelona, they're very good at the Camp Nou, and like they've been very good in Champions League at the Camp Nou. When was the last time someone beat them there? Was it Bayern Munich 2013? I think it was. Yeah. Nah. They'll go through. Barca will go through.
Okay.
Sorry to cut you off. This guy, the guy that said Barca are gonna go to. You remember, if they draw 2-2, they're out. If they draw 2-2, 4-4, 3-3, they're out. So we need to remember something. Barcelona has been good this year, but they have been inconsistent in this year. They have been very inconsistent. They are hot and cold. They could go hot, they could go cold. You never know what kind of Barcelona you can see anytime. So we have to be very careful on how we put in our Barcelona. Yeah, Messi is, for me, is one of the goals. But we can't put all the pressure on Lionel Messi. He needs support. And
that's true. Like, obviously, there's other players as well who need to step up as well.
Exactly. He needs support. He needs to step up. The problem is going to be Napoli could go defensive, and Messi is going to struggle if they go defensive.
No. But I'm like, it's very simple. Barcelona are fully focused on this, and so is Messi.
Since they didn't win the La Liga as well, so
which means that there is very little chance. Because remember, this is not a focus for Napoli. This is a focus 100% for these dudes, Barcelona. Okay. So, and there's no chance that Napoli. I'm sorry, there's just no chance.
Okay, let me ask you this now.
Easy, my friend. Easy. Relax. Saeed, Yasser Saeed, man, talk to me. Barcelona and Napoli, talk to me.
You know what? People should put a lot of respect on Abdullah's name, bro. Because the guy makes absolutely much sense, and he's actually talking about it logically. Let's be real here. I don't see a way Barcelona comes through. All I see is Napoli.
What do you don't see a way? It's 1-1.
Yes. Wait, what?
No.
What are you talking about?
This is Barcelona that we have seen. Like, there's things like Red says something like this doesn't happen, that Barcelona doesn't get knocked out around 16. But then again, when's the last time Barcelona didn't win the league? I mean, come on, guys. Let's be real here. This is the worst Barcelona side I've ever seen. And I mean, Messi could do so much. I mean, the Barcelona didn't win the league this year, and Messi did his best. This team is terrible. Napoli is a good team. I've seen Napoli play against Juventus in the Coppa Italia, and they beat them. Like, this is a good team, guys. You guys are sleeping on Napoli, and the fact that it's 1-1, and all Napoli needs is a single goal, because every goal counts as 2 because they're playing at the Camp Nou.
No, but yes, what you guys are failing to understand is that this is not a priority for Napoli. They wouldn't have Lorenzo Insigne. Barcelona still have a very good record at the Camp Nou. They have they've had a very good record at the Camp Nou. How they have been knocked out is by them not being in the Camp Nou. Is by them being in another stadium, i.e. in Rome or in Liverpool as well. And Messi is fully focused. So to that you say what?
I feel like, I mean, regardless what anyone says, I just feel like people need to understand that the reality is that the fact that this is not Barcelona of old. This is literally Messi plus Ansu Fati, where she's still 18 years old. Griezmann that never shows up. Suarez, as I feel like it should be moved on. This is not a good team. And Napoli is a team. And when Messi went up against the teams,
just tell me what's going to happen. Just tell me what will happen. What will happen in the game?
This is going to happen. Barcelona will score first. Napoli will score 2 goals. It will end at 2-1. That's what's going to happen. Barcelona is going to collapse. The Napoli. I mean, at the end of the day, you said this is not Napoli's priority. This is everything to Barcelona. Like, you asked a question in prior hangouts, who has the most pressure? 110% is Messi. 110% is Barcelona. 110%. This can literally decide Barcelona's future from here on out. Napoli don't. They're playing. They're gonna have fun. Gattuso is gonna set them up like, you know what? Enjoy, guys. Beat Barcelona. Make a statement. Come on, guys. Like,
wait, and also, when last did they get knocked out of a quarterfinal game? No, no. When last were Barcelona knocked out in the round of 16?
But then when last did Barcelona go to a final? I mean,
no, you didn't hear what I said. When last did they get knocked out in the round of 16? Okay,
that's true. That's 110% true. But everyone's gonna agree that this is a worse team since what? This is the worst Barcelona 7 years. They declined.
Wait. We're gonna move on. Okay, KJ, Barcelona against Napoli. What are you saying?
I definitely think it's going to be a task for Barcelona because obviously, like Yasir said, we know that this Barca team has declined as Barca's dominance did decline, but I definitely think they beat Napoli because as much as I despise Barca, it's like you can't bet against them. This is a type of game.
Why do you despise Barca? Why do you despise Barca?
Because in La Liga, my loyalty is to Real Madrid. But objectively speaking, in this format, I think that Barca, seeing that it's the last leg, that they're gonna pull it together. Like it's gonna be some miraculous change. And this is just me, just as Barca, as seeing Barca over the years, and including Messi. This year that they say he's having a down year, he still performed relatively well, not up to his standards, but compared to everybody else, he's playing well. So, and I think that Koulibaly matchup. I hear who was that? I am Ham. Who's that saying? That was I am Ham. He was saying about Koulibaly. I don't think him seeing Koulibaly doesn't frighten him. It's a great thing for Napoli to have a player like Koulibaly to kind of help with Messi, but Koulibaly is going to be man-marking Messi out of the match for 90 minutes. So I don't see how that just stuns Messi. But like I said, I think Barca pulls through with this game.
Okay. Josh Besson says Chelsea will sue Lewandowski after the 7-0 massacre. Regrets. So Josh Beston, I take it that you've got a DeLorean and you can look into the future. If you can look into the future, tell me if I become rich. Thank you. From Guffetto, who says, we are sleeping on Napoli. Didn't Napoli finish 7th or 8th in this area this season? That's what I'm trying to tell to people. See, people are just hopeful for the sake of being hopeful. People are not using logic. These guys didn't even finish top 4 this season. And these dudes, it's 1-1. And they don't have arguably their best player, Lorenzo Insigne, They don't stand a chance. They don't stand a chance.
Sorry.
Easy, wait,
Position is
relax, man.
different.
Wait.
So
Look,
different.
Samuel, talk, man. Talk about this whole Napoli thing, man. Napoli, Barcelona.
Again. Let's cut the rubbish. Let's just cut the rubbish. Barcelona are gonna beat Napoli 3-1. I don't care if Messi needs people around him. I get the point, but this is that argument is for the future of Barcelona. I will talk to you about that with that point. But we're talking about the round of 16 at the Camp Nou. As people said, when was the last time Barcelona got beaten in the last 16? Like, can anybody tell me?
Well,
I think we have to go back to the Dino Rivaldo era, man.
Exactly.
Gotta go way back.
When was the last time Barcelona got beaten at the Camp Nou in the Champions League?
2009.
Thank you very much. So
2013.
I know.
2013, yeah.
2013.
Yeah.
Okay.
What,
But
7
it's
years
still a
ago?
long time. It's still a long time.
Yeah, it is.
But anyways, as I was saying, I know the Champions League. Anything can happen in the Champions League. We have seen some miracles, but let's cut the rubbish. Barcelona is out there to do a job. If they do lose, it is an embarrassment on their club alone, and we should build another win for Barcelona. However, that will not happen, and Messi will come through for them.
Okay. And it's true. How could I forget? And Robin and Schweinsteiger were instrumental in that. I think was it like a 3-0, 4-0 beatdown? That was a beautiful game, man. That was a beautiful game by Bayern. So, Bricklock, Napoli, Barcelona. What are you saying, man?
Okay. First of all, it's Gatlock Double H. Okay.
I don't give a damn talk, man. Answer the question.
Second of all, Barca, Napoli. If this was a Napoli stadium, I would have said, yeah, it should go to Napoli. But the fact that this is at the new camp, although Osasuna said what's up, but the fact that this is at the new camp, I'm seeing that Barcelona should actually do the job. The thing about Barcelona is that I don't really rate any of them, except Messi, of course. I don't really rate anybody in their team because they are just good by name and individuality, but as a team, they're kind of crap, man. If they played the way they played when Griezmann scored that beautiful goal, I can't remember who it was against, but if they play it that way, then they should get a result. But if they mess up and underestimate Napoli, then they'll be the one that'll be surprised. But nonetheless, I see Barcelona heading to the quarterfinals. Minimum. Although a lot of people keep saying,
okay, so you're saying for sure they beat Napoli for sure.
Yes, they should beat Napoli. But I hear some
No,
people saying that
not
it's
should.
impossible for Barcelona.
It's a yes or no. It's not should.
Yes
or no?
Yes, double H. Yes, double H. They beat Napoli. Although I will say one thing: a lot of people keep saying, talking about the fact that Barcelona getting knocked out in the round of 16 is crazy. They've been getting knocked out in the quarterfinals lately, so it's not like they've been semis minimum, that kind of team. No, they've been getting knocked out in the quarterfinals. So I won't be surprised if round of 16
but there is a
comes
big
in
difference.
next.
There's a big difference between round of 16 and quarterfinal. Quarterfinal is
Roma.
when things really start. Round of 16, normally Barcelona always finish top of their group, so you're going up against a team that finished second in their group. Quarterfinals, you're most likely probably going to face a team that's actually finished top of the group or an elite team. Quarterfinals is when you really get tested from quarters onwards.
Yeah, okay, I guess. But yeah, anyway, I still feel hold on, actually I just want to go back a little bit to the what Red said about Dybala and Juventus. I know this is off topic, but I just want to make one thing. Didn't you go like 30 minutes and the post match for Lyon Juventus ranting about Sarri not starting Dybala?
I have to show me the fit. I can't remember. This is
whatever. You did because he was that irrelevant. You did because he was that irrelevant. He was that irrelevant in that game. Look, I don't think Dybala is going to show up for Juventus. Okay, let me just put that out there. I forgot to say that when we're talking
Okay.
about the Juventus game. I don't think he's
Okay.
going to show up for Juventus. That guy's been a flop since
All
2017.
right. Okay. So coming before I come to Sean, from Eber Miranda, who says, "I built a time machine, and I can confirm that I saw Chelsea get baptized by Bayern. I will laugh my face off if Chelsea knock out Bayern Munich. I know there's no chance,
Guys,
but
allow
I will laugh
Chelsea.
my face off if that happens. I will laugh my face off if that happens." Sean,
Yeah,
is
so
it double for Messi and Barcelona, or should they be wary of a Gattuso plan that he has for Napoli at the Camp Nou?
of course they should be wary. I mean, if you look what Napoli did against Juve, I mean, they played pragmatically and they ended up winning in penalties. Obviously not in real time. So if it ended 0-0, Barca would advance anyways. But you have to be wary just because Napoli do still have some attacking threats. Obviously, without their best attacker, it's going to be more difficult. But it's not like Barca or anything amazing defensively. So if I was Setien, here's what I would do without Vidal, without Busquets, and Arthur, obviously. I would do obviously Alba on the left, and then maybe Longley, PK, and then I would have Tomato on the right, and then my midfield three I would have De Jong and Busquets role, right, with Ricky Puig alongside Roberto. Roberto can be competent.
Wait. So is De Jong fit? I thought he's injured.
He's fit. I think he's gonna be fit for it. I think that's like the.
What
I'm
difference?
assuming that he's fit, unless because he played. He had a cameo performance against Alaves in the final game of the season, so I think he's gonna be fit. So that with that three in the midfield, along with I would start Fati, Suarez, Messi, or Fati, Griezmann, Messi, and avoid having Griezmann and Suarez in at the same time because I don't think they have good chemistry together, honestly. And that's how I would line up. And I think, given that, all things considered, I think Barcelona are going to win 2-1. If you give Messi, if Puig and De Jong can create and allow Messi to play higher up the pitch, then it's going to give them a better chance of going through, which is what I think will ultimately happen, considering Barca haven't lost since the crazy Bayern performance, 3-0 in the second leg in 2013. That's a long time. But obviously, no fans, that can have an effect too. And I guess I'll probably defend Messi because that's what I usually do. But I mean, when I Am Ham was talking about like how Messi has it in clutch, it's like, okay, so Boateng was the best defender in the world in 2015, and Messi embarrassed him. So, and he's embarrassed Ramos and Pepe in the UCL.
2014.
I let you talk. You should let me talk now. The point is that Messi has been embarrassing top-class defenders for over the last decade. And even last year against Van Dijk, obviously it wasn't one-on-one, but there wasn't a lot of points where they were, isolated in certain areas. But the fact is that Messi scored 2 goals and split Van Dijk and Gomez or Matip on multiple occasions with through balls. He sent Suarez, Alba, Coutinho on multiple occasions through them. So you can't just look at it from a dribbling perspective. You can look at his whole performance. So yeah, he's been playing well over the last decade against the top defenders. So it's just a stupid point that you made. I don't know why we have to put it that way. You don't have to disrespect Messi to bolster Ronaldo's legacy. It's just pointless. But yeah, that being said, apart from I Am Ham's little rants, I agree with what most people are saying. I understand what Yasser Sayed is saying, that this Barcelona team is possibly the worst in the last decade or so, at least since Pep joined. I can agree with that to a certain extent, but Barca are going to have the firepower to beat Napoli. Napoli finished 7th in Serie A. It's not like they're that great offensively, and if they're going to sit and play pragmatically, Barca can just hold possession and get it done in 0-0, something like that. But I think the end result's going to be 2-1. I think Barca are going to find a way in advance.
Okay. All right. So let's just deal with our last match before we get into specifics and talking points. So look, I haven't changed my stance. It's slightly been altered here and there, but I've not changed my stance. And I think as we now build up to the monumental game, my stance remains the same. All the pressure is on Man City. All the pressure is on Pep. They haven't won a trophy this season. No one cares about the Karabuki Cup. No one does. It's not the real trophy. Okay, you use that trophy to wipe your ass. That's what you use that trophy for. So right now, City are trophyless. So the pressure is on them. Massive pressure is on them. And I believe that them knowing the pressure, so forth and everything, I think City will have a focused game plan. De Bruyne, all eyes are on you. You still haven't actually played in a major final. And by major, I mean World Cup final, Euro final, CL final. If you don't ball in a major final, don't talk to me about being elite. Sorry, don't do that to me. So A lot is riding on this, but I respect Zidane. I respect Real Madrid, and I respect what they're about to do. This isn't Real Madrid's year. Zidane, you can't just waltz in and win the Champions League every single season. That's stupid. That's stupid. What you've already done, to this day, I don't think I'll ever understand what you did. Fill out 3 pits. It will never make sense to me. Never. So I think it's going to be a good game, but the time was lost in the first leg. If it was 1-1, we'd have a more interesting game. 2-1, those 2 away goals, I just think City have a firm hand and a firm control on this game. I just think it's going to make things. Real Madrid will have to be too perfect to go through, literally too perfect to go through, and I just don't see it happening. So you know, I'm gonna let Red anchor this. So Red, you're gonna go last because I know you'll have a lot to say. So let me come first to Abdullahi. So Abdullahi, Madrid, Man City. What are you saying?
HH, I keep telling you, bro. You need to stop this now. Stop hyping Manchester United and Manchester City, please. I told you already. Do not do this anymore. I'm telling you now.
Bro. Do you know how much pressure he's on? And they're up 2-1. They're up 2-1.
I don't want to put out Pep Guardiola's name at the moment. I'm just gonna be lenient about him at the moment. For now, I'll be lenient. I've been telling you, you hype PSG, they get knocked out. You hype Man City now, they're gonna get knocked out. It's gonna be embarrassing. I keep telling you, Real Madrid is not shouting FC, Accrington FC. No, they are the they have won the Champions League 3 times in a row, and they're already the champions of La Liga. You have to respect them. Forget about Sergio Ramos. He may not play, but that Real Madrid team knows how to win. They can fight their way to win. Do you think I told that Man City team? No. And Real Madrid are very good away. They may be bad home, but away, their away form is very, very good. So you can't just get off it and tell me you're gonna put Man City in favorite. Hell no. I'm just risking my life in telling them they're favorite. I'm sorry. I'm risking my life in doing it. No. So you have to respect Real Madrid first because they are damn good. You have to respect them first. So you're gonna be telling me you're gonna be putting Madrid at Man City at favorite. No. I'm already saying Madrid is gonna turn it around. It's 2-1. Madrid can win 2-0 and still go through. So I'm already getting Real Madrid already. They're going to turn the tide around. I'm not surprised.
So you're telling me that Real Madrid are going to knock out Man City in the round of 16? So is that what you're trying to tell me?
Absolutely. 2,000%. They will knock out Man City. 2,000%. They will knock out Man City in the UEFA Champions League. They will knock out.
Okay. Again, no. But fair enough. I am Ham. What's happening in this game? Madrid, Man City.
I want Real Madrid to go through. I want so bad for Real Madrid to go through. Zidane versus Ronaldo. I think that's a final before a final. Okay, I really want to see that match. But unfortunately, Real Madrid, I don't think they have it too good past Man City. Man City, these guys, as much as you have to say Pep is a bottle drop at times, but like when you're looking at this Real Madrid side, they're already 1 goal down. I don't think they have it in them to turn that around or to do
Why
to turn it to.
Why don't they have it in them? Why not?
I don't think they can keep a clean sheet against this type of team, and I don't think they can actually attack, for a goal.
No Ramos. No Sergio Ramos.
Yeah, no Ramos, and Ramos has really taken on the pressure for the team. I think for Ramos, more than anything this season, he's just been that guy who was prepared to die for the team, and he sets the example for everyone else to follow. And I think players like Toni Kroos and Casemiro, they've really taken that to heart, and they've also shined under his leadership. Now, my question is, last season we saw Real Madrid without Ronaldo, how they basically they were throwing tools around, and they really didn't show up last season, because you can't say they're winning this season, and last season you just want to blame the coaches and whatever. No, it wasn't the coaches. Lyon now is being rated as the best best left back in La Liga. So like, they had the good players, and I think the reason why they couldn't gel is because these guys, when they truly under pressure and they have to do something special, I think it's very hard for them to really stand out from among their peers inside the team. So I think Pep is definitely gonna do what he has to do to get the win here. All he has to do is sit back, let Real Madrid try to push and just counter them, and I think he's gonna be able to do it. And also to go back to what Sean said, Sean, Messi got beaten twice by Bayern Munich, home and away, 3-0. Please don't talk to me. Where was Messi?
He didn't
Don't
play
talk to
in
me
the second leg,
in
so
2015.
he didn't play in the second leg.
Who cares? What about first leg?
First leg, he was poor. I'm not going to defend all of Messi's poor performance. Like, he has poor performances. He's human.
Okay,
Like,
what about Don?
Wait. Is
What about-
this dude talking about 2013?
Well, the thing is, this I am him will do to compensate for recent years.
What about John Terry? What about
Bro, this happened like 7
about
years ago.
Yeah.
What the heck?
what about what about Costas
Wait, no.
Manolas?
No. No. Look, this
Exactly.
is one of a Messi bash fest. Relax. I'm not doing that.
I'm
Pass fad.
I'm just saying, I'm not touching Messi. I'm just saying,
Pass fad.
when
Look, I'm not
Can I
going
speak?
to
Okay,
Pass
thank you.
fad. Go for
Alright.
it.
I don't know what that was about before, whatever. Anyway, to this game, wow, this is probably one of the hardest games to call. I don't know. Oh my god, Pep, or may I say Lep if he loses, he cannot get knocked out by Real Madrid in around the 16 because that's when was the last time he won the CL? What, 2011? Nah, he can't.
He's not been to a final since 2011.
Pep, you cannot lose. Man City, I'm going to go for Man City, even though I feel like Real Madrid can beat them. They can. Even without Ramos, I feel like they can get something. Because obviously they're better away from home, usually. Benzema, he may be able to do something. Vinicius looking at the defense, I mean, let's be real, Man City's defense has been their Achilles heel this season. That's been their main problem. I mean, with guys like Otamendi and Stones, bunch of roadmen from the street, basically, defending for you, not really going to do much. But something tells me Man City will be able to get through this. Because I think with the attacking quality, they'll be able to get something. Obviously, De Bruyne has to show up as well. But I think they'll be able to get through. But honestly, I think it's like really close, this one. And I'm looking forward to this game. I would like Man City to get knocked out because I will laugh. I'll laugh at Pep and them. But aside from that, yeah, I think they'll actually go through. Just.
So you're riding with City or Madrid?
City, just.
Okay. They better, man. KJ, City or Madrid? Who you rolling with, man? KJ. Okay. What's it called? Saeed. Yes, Saeed. Who you rolling with, man? Yes, Saeed.
Fun fact, just for everyone to know, the last time Pep Guardiola won the Champions League was the last time Serie A had a different winner other than Juventus. AC Milan won the league in 2010-2011, and since then it's been Juventus, and that was the last time Pep Guardiola won, 2010-2011. So, and he hasn't won in 9 years. Golly, 9 years. I mean, best in the world. Okay. Anyways, there is no way. It's just like certain things that is given. Okay, in life, especially in football. So somehow, some way, Arsenal is going to win the FA Cup. Somehow, some way, Real Madrid is going to win the Champions League. And somehow, some way, Manchester City would never reach a Champions League final. There's certain things that are just certain. So, like I said, there's no way Manchester City is going to come through to Real Madrid. There's no way. Like Abdullah said, 200%. I mean, 100% agree. Like Abdullah been hitting facts. I don't know. Anyways, but this going in this game, this Real Madrid team with the form Benzema has been on, unbelievable form. Benzema, oh my God, should be winning the Ballon d'Or. Anyways, Benzema, a resurgent Modric, Toni Kroos, Casemiro. Oh my God! Then you have
Wait,
no
okay.
Ramos.
This is let's talk. How are they going to turn this around? Tell me how they're going to turn around when they're down 2-1, 2 away goals, and City are at their crib.
It's easy. It's gonna be elite attacking force against.
There's no Ramos, by the way. Wait, there's no Ramos, and we know how badly Varane looks with no Ramos beside him.
See, I feel like you like doing this propaganda. There's no Ramos because you want to have a narrative, all that stuff.
Wait, it's not problem. No, it's facts.
It is.
No Ramos. That's one of Madrid's best players, and Varane looks shaky with no Ramos not next to him. And that's just a cold fact.
That's true. That's 100% true. But even then, they're playing against League One defenders. Benjamin Mendy should be playing in League One. John Stones should be playing in League One. Otamendi should be playing in League One. Like, I'm not talking about Championship. Championship is a higher level standard than League One, if those who doesn't know. League One defenders, bro, these guys defending is absolutely trash. Horrible. Against Vinicius Junior, Hazard, Benzema, Isco, Asensio, Valverde, Rodrigo. I mean, oh my God. I don't know, man. It could be
just
one.
Okay. What's your prediction? What's going to happen in the game? What's your prediction? You've given me all these names. What will happen in the game?
Well, I see nothing but it's going to be a lubrication 3-0. Real Madrid.
Wow. Okay. Gatlock.
I'm sorry, what? What's the question?
Real Madrid against Man City, bro. What's going to go down?
I think. Look, I think it's going to be City, man. Look, Pep is under pressure, man.
Gatlock, you're also following you, I'm sorry for you. I'm very, very sorry for you. Better be careful about your
Whoa, guys. You're acting like the first leg was 5-1 to Real Madrid. You're acting like the first leg was 5-1 to Real Madrid.
Right now.
Newsflash: City actually won that game. Have you guys forgotten that? City actually won that game. Have we forgotten that part? You're saying what? Like I said something foreign. Bro, this is not genie in the lamp, man. Like City actually won that game at Real Madrid's backyard, man. Okay, so relax, man. It is possible for City, a team with the caliber of City, to actually beat Real Madrid, who are not the same Real Madrid as before. Okay, it is possible. Yes, I know they're the La Liga champions, but La Liga has dropped this year. Let's be honest, man. Okay, the fact that we're even saying that the team that's going to be competing with Real Madrid is going to get knocked out by Napoli, that's what you guys are saying. And it's now Real Madrid are going to go and beat City. Look, it is going to be possible that Real Madrid can beat City, but without Ramos, it's going to be hard, man. Because Ramos is the captain of not just Real Madrid, but of that defense. Without Ramos, Militao and Varane, they are good. They can defend against City, but not too much. I have a feeling that City with De Bruyne, with Aguero, who is probably going to be back. I'm not completely sure about that one. But with Aguero, Bernardo Silva, and so on, they can actually penetrate Real Madrid. I mean, and with Real Madrid's recent form, who have they actually played that will attack them with the caliber of City players?
I mean, Sociedad is pretty close.
I mean, Aguero is hurt anyway, by the way, so you can't say
Look, I'm not saying Real Madrid cannot turn this around.
Like Sociedad is a very, they play like stylistically. They're very similar to City, where they have those like decisive passes, those final third passes.
Wait. Let Gat look long. Let's round off your point, so others can
look. It's Real Madrid, okay? They did get knocked out in the round of 16 last year, so it is possible. It's not like the Barcelona one where you're like.
No, it was not round of 16, was it? I guess Ajax. It wasn't.
It was.
Oh no, it was round of 32. Oh yes, it was round of 16. Man. They played Juventus in quarterfinals.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was round of 16. So it is possible for
Zidane though.
For Real Madrid to get knocked out, man. It wasn't Zidane. Okay, yeah.
Zidane he's magical, bro.
Okay, so Gatlock. So what are you saying? What's happening in this game, Gatlock?
Look, it would be very funny if Real Madrid come back and knock out City, but I feel it's going to be City that will go through, man. Look, it's just I just can't see Real Madrid coming back against Manchester City because they will have to attack. This is not like all those new games. Real Madrid are going in behind. Away, they're going behind. They're the ones that need to score, and that will free up space for City to actually counter-attack. So with that, I feel that
But God
City should edge Real Madrid.
Let me ask you a simple
Okay.
question.
Wait.
Gabba.
Let's move. Easy. Let's move on.
Can I just
Samuel.
want to back a little bit?
Samuel. Are you there?
Sorry, I was on mute. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah, what I'll say to this is that there's a lot of people that are saying Real Madrid will comfortably beat Man City. First of all, this game is actually closer than what you lot think. So I don't know about this whole Real Madrid are going to beat them 3-0. However, I would say this. I've had an epiphany. First of all, I'm going to come to Red with this question. Who usually plays on the right wing for Real Madrid?
I mean, usually Carvajal usually covers right flank. Maybe we might play Vasquez sometimes. Asensio right now is filling in that role. On occasions, Zidane's also put James. To be honest with you, Zidane switches up his formations so much you don't really know. Zidane's used 38 different formations over the course of the league. 37 actually.
Rodrigo, right? On
That's
the right.
No, it depends. He'll play Rodrigo. He'll play Vasquez. He'll play Asensio. He'll play James. He'll play Bale. He might not even play with the right winger. He might play a 4-4-2, or he might play a 4-1-2 diamond.
Okay, so basically, I just wanted to know this because I've got 2 points. I generally think that Real Madrid are going to win on penalties. Now, I think with the whole match, it's going to be actually 2-1 to Real Madrid. Now, what I would say to this is that their right side or the right wing or the right flank is going to be very important, mainly because Man City have a left back in Benjamin Mendy. I feel like Real Madrid have to use that advantage because Benjamin Mendy cannot defend. He cannot defend at all. They need to pressure him. Second of all, what I would say to this is that forget about La Liga, Champions League. Real Madrid have this knack to play bad away, bad at home, but good away. They have this knack to do this, and this is why I feel like Real Madrid will edge it 2-1 and beat them on penalties. But that's my 2 cents. Maybe Red will disagree, but I just think. Yeah.
Okay, so you're going for 2-1 result, Madrid win on penalties. Okay. Sean, how you see it?
Samuel, they had this knack when they had the greatest clutch player in the history of the UCL on their side in away legs, in Ronaldo, at least from scoring. That's when they had that knack on winning away. In terms of just this game, how it's going to go, I think people are really underestimating City. I know they.
Wait. Mendy is suspended.
Okay, wait quickly for that. Mendy's suspended. Okay, you lot are calling me an idiot. Hold on. You lot are calling me an idiot. Who is their backup replacement? Please tell me. Somebody tell me.
Zinchenko.
So you're telling me they're as good as Mendy? They need to pressure that left back position. My point being. Anyways, carry on. Sorry.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Which Mendy is suspended? I didn't. Which
Mendy? Sean.
Right, so Mendy is suspended, which means either Zinchenko, who's a little more offensive, or Cancelo, who's a little more balanced, will be playing in that role. Regardless, Samuel is right, and that Real Madrid should definitely attack the right side. In terms of how Real Madrid are going to line up, as Red was saying, if a manager uses 38 different formations, it's pointless to even try and predict how Madrid are going to line up, because I have no idea. Because every week in La Liga they change, even in the UCL they change. It's impossible to predict what Zidane's going to do, which is why he's been so effective in the last 3 to 4 years for City. I think they should play with 5 midfielders. I know that's either 4-5-1. Really try and possess the game. Really try and take the fluidity of Real Madrid's play. Really control the ball the best they can. Eat up as much clock as possible because Madrid need 2 goals. And if you can tire out Madrid and keep the ball,
they need 3. I think they need 3. But okay,
2 to at least not concede. But yeah, 2. Well, yeah, minimum 2 for sure, HH, but 3 probably.
Yeah, minimum of 2. But I think that City could get 2 in this game as well. So
It will, but I think City will score because no Ramos. Militao has been great, but Ramos is Ramos, and the pedigree he's had in the competition has been immense over the years. And the thing is, okay, so if you're using a 4-5-1 and you have players that are a little older, and it is specifically Madrid, he might get tired out. So if you can tire Real Madrid, that's your best bet. If you do play more attacking, you're not as conservative, and you really try to go after Real Madrid, and you open up spaces for Benzema to kind of drop deep, create a little more, and allow either whoever. See, I don't know who Zidane's going to start, so you can name a bunch of names, and allow other players to get into the game, allow Modric to dictate the tempo, Casemiro to impose himself, and then this is going to be a long 90 minutes, especially if they attack the right side, as Semo was saying. So it really depends how Pep goes about it. He has to be a little. He shouldn't be too conservative, but he should be a little more balanced in using, I would say, a 4-5-1 formation. I think in as many midfielders as possible, take the sting out of the game is the best thing they can do with a 2-1 advantage. So I guess my prediction would be, well, no Aguero, so Jesus has to step up and play well. My prediction is going to be, I'm going to say 2-2. I think the thing is, Real Madrid will concede, but Real Madrid will score as well because City concede. I think it'll be 2-2, and City will narrowly hang on in advance, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, no. For me, the thing that I can't get over tactically is Ramos. Ramos missing. I think Pep is going to attack that, and is going to look for that and try to identify that. But at the same time, on the adverse is Real Madrid know that we have to step up and we have to defend well. Because they know that, especially Casemiro is going to be key because the protection they have of that defense is going to be key and how well they use the ball. But I just have a worry of what that defensive partnership will look like and how City may exploit it. But at the same time, there's no Sergio Aguero to try and affect those guys. Still got a De Bruyne. There's just so many battles to throughout. So before I come to Vilton C, from Sarwa De Soto, thank you for super chat, says, for those saying City's defense is League One, Men's, Otamendi, and Stones won't play. Cancelo, Laporte, Fernandinho, and Walker.
Is he sure about that?
Who's Cancelo?
No.
Cancelo?
That was the swap deal that they did with Juventus, where Danilo went over there.
Really?
And
Yeah,
he's
there's
out.
people saying that they're gonna play Cancelo left back. Now a right-footed player playing left back is going to be very difficult.
Well, I mean,
It's going to be very
Aspilicueta,
difficult.
Benjamin Mendy is a better player
That's
than
Aspilicueta,
Cancelo.
but we don't know if Cancelo can do it.
Okay.
That's new.
Wait, Vilton, thoughts on this, man?
Yeah, I think Real Madrid. I think the key for this game is gonna be Casemiro. Casemiro's gonna have to have a good game because that first game he had a very bad game. I don't blame him because we overworking because we lacking a defensive midfielder. We need a backup for Casemiro. Until Toni Kroos didn't even play that first leg. I don't know why, but he didn't play that first leg. So Casemiro, Kroos, and I think maybe Madrid or Valverde. I don't know how Zidane's gonna do it because Casemiro is well rested, which is good. And I know people are doubting Militao, but he played really well against Athletic Bilbao and Deportivo Alaves. He didn't really look as bad, but we all know what Ramos brings to the team. And we have a lot of several super subs. If Vinicius and Asensio don't start, we could bring them on. Madrid, Valverde doesn't start, we could bring him on. If Isco doesn't even start, you even have the likes of Jovic, Gareth Bale. And we arguably have the best defense in the world.
Wait. Did you just say Jovic?
Hey, man. Maybe that might be the game
The heck?
he's worth his money. This might be the game where he proved how much he's worth to the team.
No, Vilton. Maybe you misread me. This is a Champions League discussion. This is an academy discussion. Two different things. So yeah.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I think I wouldn't write us off. Yeah, I think we still could make this comeback and win this game because we have a really good defense this year. Mendy is really solid. I hope Marcelo doesn't start. I'd rather have Mendy start. And Carvajal played really bad in that first leg. See, if this game was back in February...
Wait. But who is the defensive partnership going to be? Who is going to be the defensive partnership?
Varane and Militao. I get it, Itches. I get it. There's no Ramos. But I don't want to say but Ramos was the one that got the red card in the first game. So, I don't know. And the other thing, too... If this game was back in February, I would surely think City would have won because we're not informed like in the first game. Like we're really not informed. Like Casemiro really had a bad game. But yeah, I wouldn't write Real Madrid off. I still think we can win this, and we're gonna once and for all prove that Guardiola without Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, he's a fraud. That's my 2 cents on it.
Okay. So, Mr. Redman, you're anchoring this man.
Yo,
Is this man only a few days away? Just a few days away. So, honest assessment, do you really believe you can do this? Keeping in mind, just bear with this thing, that Ramos is injured. The Varane does look shaky when he doesn't have a top-tier defender next to him. City, this is their priority. You've already won La Liga right now. City are trophyless, so they are putting all of their flipping minds on this, and they're at the crib, and they're 2-1 up. Do you still believe Real Madrid will still turn this around?
to be honest with you, I'm kind of like, I've seen a couple of scenarios play out in my head. Like one scenario, and I think this one's the most likely. I feel like we will win like a 1-0, but like I agree with what Samuel said. Pretty much is like we'll win, but I don't feel like we'll win the tie. I feel like we'll lose. I think we'll win 1-0, and they still will go through on away goals. Because I find, or maybe like a 2, maybe like a 1-1, maybe like a draw. I could see that happening as well. It's just, it's not that I don't trust the team per se. It's just that I don't feel like we're absolutely ready. I don't feel like, even if we beat City, I don't think we'll go far in the competition. I feel like other teams out there are more complete. Like I don't feel like we'll have enough, for example, against Juve. That's going to be like a 50-50 in a very tight game. Or maybe even worse against Bayern. Or in the final against PSG. Like if, let's say, I'm presuming that PSG is going to qualify from that side. Assuming, sorry. But for this game, if we were to win it, like the way if I were Zidane, like, and the lineup that I would go with, I'd go Mendy as left back, Militao and Varane, which, by the way, I'm not really too worried about our defense. Even without Ramos, like Varane and Militao have held it down. Like even during this break, there's a couple of games where Militao took, and they were like tough games, and he really showed us his mettle. Like he's quality. He's very quick, which I was very surprised, like how physically fit he is. So definitely, like I feel like he's gonna be a good, like Varane will anchor, and like he will just be roaming around him to sort of cover more ground. And Varane as well is a physical freak, as we all know. So with Mendy and Carvajal, of course, as fullbacks, I feel like that's probably the best possible defensive lineup we could set up. And then in midfield, I would go with Cruz, Valverde, and Casemiro. Valverde shifts to the right as well to aid in to help out with Carvajal. Because Zidane likes to shift with his 4-3-3 to a 4-4-2 often in defense, so they could team up on they win the midfield battle that way, because you'll have always like 3 to 4 players because you around the ball at all times. And then and then you put Vinicius on the left mid, and up front he'll probably ideally it would be Benzema Hazard, but realistically I think it's going to be Benzema Asensio.
Wait. Would you, if it was down to you, would start Hazard in this game?
Yeah, Hazard up with Benzema, of course.
100 million. 100 mil.
Yeah, you have to. Like you can't. Like if he doesn't, like I would go as far to say to start Bale. Bale is a Bale's a big game player. Bale is a huge player.
Wow. So you would start beast mode in this game.
Nah.
Pardon? Yeah, I would absolutely start. Of course, nah. Gareth Bale is an elite player. He's a big game player. He's like, he lives for these kind of moments. I don't remember the last time Gareth, aside from let's not count El Clásicos, but like overall in the Champions League, every time Bale shows up, he's really good. He's quality.
Nah,
it's gonna be, but. With that being said, like I said, with that kind of lineup, I feel like we can do well to really nullify City. It's just, like I said, I don't think we have enough firepower up front. Like even if they really have to be on it. Even with the fact that they lost Mendy, I feel like City still are dangerous in attack. You can't really underestimate them from that aspect. And like Pep Guardiola, I think he's the only one. Like it's all in his hand. Like I hope he doesn't. He shouldn't screw this up. Realistically, he really
the pressure's on Pep. The pressure's on Pep
because he always likes to get fancy. And that's why I always he last year had he just played De Bruyne.
Wait, real quick. So Nassaf, Super says, Red, I hope you're here when we knock you out.
I'm always here.
win or loss, you'll be here.
Yeah, HH. I saw my team win 4 Champions League with the past. Like, I'm not gonna be hurt. Like, City, you can have that clout. City, you can have that clout. I know this is like a Champions League final for the City fans.
We got 13.
Messi
don't even have one. We have 13. Messi doesn't even have one.
We do this. It's normal. It's normal.
Like we have 13. 13. Not 13.
Okay, so Naza, bro. If you guys win, I'll tell you right now, bro. Congratulations, man. Enjoy it. You beat the best club in the world, the biggest club in the world.
Of all time.
This is a monumental moment for your club.
Time. The greatest club.
Yeah,
of all
like
time.
fine. It's a monumental moment for you guys. So enjoy it, guys. Congratulations. No hard feelings whatsoever. And I hope you go on to win it and win your first Champions Leagues. And then you can come on here and then you can come on here and talk all the trash you want, bro. But until then, man. I can't say anything.
So with daily reminder, Arsenal fans, how many Champions Leagues do you have?
Bruh. Just aim for them.
Because I say, look, all respect to us and everything, respect and everything.
Arsenal
your 14 FA Cups. How many Champions Leagues do you have?
Damn.
Celtic have more.
I see man is salty from yesterday, huh? I see man is salty from yesterday.
Okay. So from your boy Daniel Vincent, who says that City has scored 102 goals in the Premier League this season. City and De Bruyne will dominate like the previous leg. Now Real defense will be torn apart.
I love this confidence.
Here's the thing. Like, absolutely, like City is $1 billion team. Like, why are they like acting like they can't compete, or like they're these underdogs? Like, my God, you guys have Kevin De Bruyne, Pep Guardiola as your coach. Like, literally, you have first pickings on any talent. Like, like what? Like, if you dominate and win, it's still the round of 16. You still have to go to the quarters and then the semis. I know the semis is a big step for you guys. Like, so you're gonna have to get there.
Wait. Red, we've got beef. We've got beef.
There's no beef, HH.
And that's that. At least I don't glory hunt the biggest club.
You lot were literally founded in 2010.
Yeah, what?
You were literally founded in 2010. If we're talking about glory hunters, we should be talking about you.
Look,
easy respond.
No, to be honest with you, for the viewers, if everybody wants to know, the reason why I support Real Madrid is I'm of Arab descent, and Zinedine Zidane was a big idol for me, and obviously there's that bias there. So obviously I love Real Madrid because when I see a player of that caliber and he's of the same background as me, it's inspiring to me, and that's how I became a Real Madrid fan. And by the way, I was back in Real Madrid. I was supporting Real Madrid when we were last season. Every hangout was here. In our worst season, the past 20 years, I was here every single hangout, and HH knows this. So I don't hide, man. But hopefully you don't pull an egg boy and disappear when you guys lose. And because it's okay if you lose, there's always next year. You're not banned.
Emergency hangout. Emergency
money.
Because see, Nasa, if you want to give it up, you must take it. Nasa. If Real Madrid knock out Man City, if Pep gets knocked out, Nasa, I want to hear sharp. Nasa, please. Because I think City will go through everything. If City get knocked out, where this is your priority, Real, just so Nasa, just think for a moment. Have you thought about if City get knocked out? 24 hours stream. 24 hours stream. Like, I'm not, you understand? I'm not sleeping. You see, I'm just assuming that they'll win. Do you know the meal I'll have if Pep loses?
It's not a 3-course, it will be an 8-course meal.
Bro, I'm flying in French chefs. I'm flying in, what's the name of that white English dude? What's the name? Gordon Ramsay. I'm flying in that Oibo boy here to talk about Coco Maze food. We're having 8-course meals. So, Natsa, please tell Pep. I'm going to call Pep this week. I said, Pep, I respect you. Don't you dare get knocked out in the round of 16. Don't you dare get knocked out after being 2-0. If you do, my God, we'll feast. We will feast. So please, Pep, I'm warning you, don't do it. That's what he wants. Because Pep knows that I'll rip him open. I will rip him apart. I will rip him apart. He doesn't stay. He wouldn't stay. He wouldn't stay. But easy to his super chat. My boy Martin Rosaro, who says Hamburg have more.
Hamburg.
Aston Villa.
Red Star Belgrade have more CLs than them.
Yep.
Doesn't nothing.
See, guys, I don't want to be disrespectful. No, I don't want to be disrespectful. See, for Aston, look, I don't want to be disrespectful, but I looked at AFCV and I was happy to see them celebrate because I just think that it's good that they're celebrating winning an FA Cup like this. But it just shows you that there are levels. You celebrate winning an FA Cup. We win an FA Cup, we throw it inside of the cabinet and we move on. So there are like levels there. An FA Cup for you is your World Cup. FA
like
Cup
you celebrated Europa League.
That's Tiddlywink. So there's levels and everything. So Arsenal, until you win a Champions League, don't keep Chelsea out of your mouth.
That's fair.
Until you win a Champions League,
HH, come on, man. You were popping bottles when you beat Liverpool. Come on.
In the 06 CL final. It's not my fault that he flopped in the 06 CL final. It's not my fault that your best team, Invincibles, got bounced out by.
But got luck. Let's
Chelsea.
be honest, bro. 2012.
So there you go. So easy. From your boy Dan Hankel who says, Oil FC. Oil LC will never be at Manchester United or Bayern Munich's level. Forget Real Madrid, laugh my ass off. Win just one European trophy. Until then, you can't talk. When was the last time that Bayern Munich won the Champions League? 2013. 2013. So please, Hanko, don't even talk until you Bayern are not relevant in this conversation because
allow Bayern Munich.
You won it in 2013.
Bayern are not relevant. Actually, the one that says 2010, double H.
Who beat you in your house?
No.
2010.
Wow.
I mean,
2010. 2010.
In your house in 2012. Hanko, tell me.
2010.
Hanko, tell me who beat you in the house in 2012? Who? Which Ivorian scored the last minute header and scored the penalty in your house?
Honestly,
in your house.
But that was
2012. That was before they even won the Champions League double H. Come on. That was before they won the Champions League, man. Come on. Are you kidding me?
2012 is cheating, bro.
We beat you in your house.
You cheated.
You cheated in your house.
that
You
game
cheated.
got Bayern out.
That was cheating. That was cheating.
No, chill, man. For the boy Natsu says, what was this guy saying? I'm going to be at the 24-hour stream because we're not losing HH. I'm going HH style. NASA, be very, very careful what you wish for. Because
you guys know this is round of 16, right? It's round of 16.
Guys, easy. We're going to the next episode. I want to talk Neymar. David Cote has City and Arsenal, no CL, just vibes. Wow. And from Alec, Leeds United have more fans than Man City.
Facts. That is 100% true.
Guys, wait. But moving on. I want to now go over to Neymar. I want to move over to the other side of the draw. So my thing here is that PSG have a wing, and
renovations.
I will never, ever, ever put PSG as favorites for winning the CL. Ever since the miracle at Camp Nou, these guys have been a bunch of bums and a bunch of losers. Simple as. They've been a bunch of bums and a bunch of losers, and these guys will never, ever, ever win a Champions League. And maybe he didn't get the memo. Thomas Tuchel ain't winning his CL for these dudes. It ain't happening. You need an elite manager to win a CL. So my thing is this is that. Do you guys believe Neymar can inspire them all the way? My thing here is this. I've always said that Neymar is a quality player, a potential legend. But I like what's happening here. Because Neymar, I hope you're listening to me, and I'm going to be calling Neymar this week. Don't you dare lose to Atalanta, a team coached by a guy who looks like my great-grand uncle. Don't you dare lose to Atalanta without Mbappe, because what has the narrative been? Mbappe is trash, he's useless, and Mbappe is not as good as Neymar. Neymar is always better than Mbappe. Cool, I get it, I understand. Even though the prodigy has a World Cup and scored in a World Cup final, cool, I get it, I understand. Now, my thing here is this, Neymar, if you are on the pitch and you lose to Atalanta, because you were on the pitch when Belgium got that ass. You were on the pitch when Belgium got that ass. So if you don't show up in this, it will harm your legacy because Neymar, all you're holding on to is MSN. That's it. That's it. Nothing more. No Copa America, no World Cup. So Josh Beston, I know that he's your idol and stuff. I know Josh Beston, you worship him and everything, but these are just facts. No World Cup, no Copa Americas. Your highest achievement was given to you by Messi and the Cannibal. Facts. So you haven't actually won a real CL. To win a real CL, lead this team to a CL. This is the degree of difficulty. This is what I count. So before I come to your boy Red, let me just hit this real quick. From my boy Gufeto, Mbappe is way ahead of schedule with his rehab. He was already doing some individual workouts this past week. Looking more likely he plays. Chill. Shh. Chill. Don't rush him. Don't rush him. Chill. Easy, chill. Don't rush him. Don't rush him. But don't lift my hopes up. Don't lift my hopes up. You know how I feel about the prodigy. Don't lift my hopes up. Easy. From your boy Danny Hangout says a reminder that Chelsea travel to Munich in 5 days. Henkel, my dear friend, please. You'll be the first person that I call post that game. I told you because Chelsea aren't getting lubricated. They're not.
London tour.
So just relax. We are going there to do the Chelsea proud. We're doing the blue proud. Red. Neymar.
Yo, HH. Martin said you missed his super chat.
Man. Red. Is this the year for Neymar? Do you believe that Neymar can lead and inspire PSG to victory? I don't, but do you?
HH, I only refer to the best player in the world as the best player in the world, and yes, the best player in the world is gonna win the Champions League. He's gonna do it. This is it. This is a year.
Whoa! Wait! What?
Yes,
he's gonna win the Champions League this season.
He's gonna win the Champions League. HH, look, you have to. Santos. It took 50 years for Santos to win the Copa Libertadores, and Neymar was the one that broke that for them. Like that finally won it for them. Yeah. So, but what I'm trying to say, the narrative that it is Neymar's gonna end 2 droughts. One in South America and one in Europe. Like that, which player has done it in 2 continents like that? Only the best player in the world. Just watch. This year is his year. He's gonna show up. He's actually been very consistent. He hasn't been showboating. He's been effective, under the radar. No controversies around him this year. Nothing at all. Like he's been very, very like professional. I feel like this is the year where he's finally gonna get recognized. And unfortunately for him, this is the year where the Ballon d'Or has been scrapped. So he's not gonna win it even this year. But I really feel it's for me personally. Like I feel like this season, this UCL is an outsider. Like is gonna win it. I don't think it's gonna be Bayern, Madrid, Juve, Barca. I really feel like a sideways team might like. It's not like I find it like maybe Atleti, PSG, or City, or even Napoli. Heck, even Atalanta, man. Atalanta could actually make a run. Like it's only 3 games, and you're in the final. That's it. So, but that's why I feel Neymar easily. I feel like he's going to be able to lead them. Not only that, Verratti's going to be like is quality. Is Verratti playing in the game against Atalanta?
Oh no! I think Verratti's out.
He's out. So, but either way, like that's going to be good for them because if they can get him back by the quarters, that's perfect. Like he comes in fresh. Like again, I feel like this could be the year. This actually could be the year. The only thing that makes me doubt PSG is Tuchel. I just don't trust Tuchel at all. Like I just don't feel like he has the tactical versatility to even really manage the quality that they have at PSG. Nor do I feel like the players actually respect him that much. I don't see them at all. Like even Mbappe's had like sometimes where he's like shrugged him off. Mbappe is going to be back, by the way. Mbappe is going to be back.
No, but I don't want him to be rushed back. So let me just say from a boy Martin Rosario who says, Gatlock. Wait, why is speaking to Gatlock? Don't forget Chelsea have more Champions Leagues. That's
Europa Leagues.
More of a Champions League superpower. Oh, Martin, thanks for that.
He's talking about Europa League. That you're more of a Europa League club, Chelsea. That's what
Martin, thank you.
Aren't you guys the holders? You guys are the holders, right? You're the holders of the Champions League. I mean, of the Europa League.
You've not come around to Chelsea being a Champions League superpower. What was the boy's name? I am Ham. Neymar. Will Neymar be that dude? Will he lead these dudes to to power to glory?
Look, HH man, I called Ilicic yesterday, okay, and I told this guy, look, bro, you don't have to worry about this entanglement, okay? Just move on. You know what I'm saying? Just move on. This lady over you're not enjoying it. Just move on, okay?
You know the guys in the
I'm ham. I get that you want to be the I get that you want to be the Juventus Syria equivalent of being a brick in his hangouts. You want 10 exhibiting brick and memberships and everything. Let me just remind you, I'm ham. This is not TMZ. This is the football hall. This is the Sunday hangout. Don't bring any of that entanglement crap to this also. What will Jada Pinkett and August Alsina do is their job. So just talk to me about whether Neymar can lead these guys to a seal, man. What's rubbish?
Okay, end of the story is Ilicic is coming back. I convinced him. I told him, and he's coming back. So Atalanta is still gonna go through. Okay, Atalanta is. I know Zapata. All of these guys, they're excited. It's their first time going to the Champions League. The knockout rounds, and everyone at the camp has only one focus, and that is to prove themselves in Europe. Beat PSG, beat Atletico, get to the final, and show Juventus that they're not running the show. Get that CL. It's happening. But I also want to go back to Neymar and say, yesterday I said that Neymar is the most talented Brazilian player ever. Okay,
Relax.
that is true.
Easy.
Even as a test tube, people are saying this guy is gonna be the next Pele.
What?
He was coming. Okay, even still, they knew this guy. So much pressure on him. But the problem with Neymar is that I think he's too flippant at times. He takes his talent for granted. Okay, so I think against Atalanta, he really has to.
Look, my friend. I stay direct question, man. Is Neymar going to lead these guys to victory? Yes or no?
No. I don't think so. Okay. I don't think so. Not yet. Next season, I think Neymar goes to Liverpool. I think he can do the job.
Okay. You're talking now. I told you, this guy's just a brick, man. The guy is a walking, talking brick, man. It's useless, man. Let's talk about Neymar to Liverpool. This guy, don't conk said, you idiot. From Buffetto, PSG medical team saying more than 50% chance he makes it. At minimum, Mbappe will be available off the bench. Verratti will be there. Di Maria is suspended. You need an objective FCA fan on this. So, because I heard that Verratti was injured. That's what I heard from his story. But that is promising. But my thing is that, do you want to risk Mbappe starting this game? I think that is great news. Keep him on the bench. Use him when it need to be. But what I want to see is, let this team play without Mbappe. Let's see how they ride. Let Neymar just be there by himself. Let's see how they ride. So obviously, if things get sticky, icky, you have to bring on Mbappe. But football gods, thank you. You've answered that prayer. The prodigy is coming home, man. I'm happy.
Sorry. Just a quick thing. KJ is a PSG fan. He has something he wants to say about this. KJ Wash.
KJ who?
Oh, Wash. He has something to say about this.
Yeah. Well. Where is he?
Isn't he in the studio? Never mind.
No.
Okay,
he's not in the studio, bro. So look, if he's there, join him. Pars Fad, Neymar. Can Neymar lead PSG to victoire?
I mean, I don't know what I Am Hamburger was talking about. That was mad. But anyway, besides the point, Neymar, I mean, to really prove himself, we know why he left, to deliver PSG the Champions League, and they have a good route. However, if they get knocked out by Atalanta, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what's
with
gonna happen.
with Neymar on the pitch.
Yes,
Many
I
people
mean,
who proclaim Neymar to be the best Brazilian ever. That's the key thing.
I mean, that's crazy, but cool. He's very talented, and they should get past Atalanta. They have a very good route to the final now, and I don't know. I definitely think that I could see them getting to the final. I don't know about if they'll win it though. Just it's Tuchel. That's the problem for me. I don't trust that guy. I don't know.
He's a
Something
fraud.
like something about him. I mean, like, do you see him lifting a Champions League like that? With nah. The way the players treat him, like, kind of struggle. He seems a bit like a beta, but enough about that anyway. He's just nah. I don't know. I just don't.
Wait, so is Neymar leading? Do you think Neymar will lead them to victory? Do you think this is PSG's year? I don't, but do you?
That's a difficult one.
It's a yes or no question, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think about it. You know what? Despite what I said, you know what? I think actually I can't put they're not gonna win it. They're not gonna win it. They can't. They're not gonna win it. I just don't see it happening now.
Okay. Your boy Natsa says when we win the CL, drop your pepper chip. Natsa. Let me say this to Natsa. If City and Pep in the CL, I will come up here and I will officially drop my Pep agenda. My agenda is simple. You're a bum without Messi. Messi gave you life. That has always been my Pep agenda. Messi gave you life, and you released a documentary saying that you destroyed football. Well, no, it wasn't you. It was Messi and his cohorts. But if he does win the Champions League without Messi, I will drop the agenda and say, Pep, you did that. You did that. It's very simple. So the agenda still exists until he wins the CL. I'm just critic. HH, whom would you want to win between City and Juve? Probably City, because I don't want Cristiano to win another Champions League. So Man City. I don't want Cristiano to win another Champions League. What's this, guys? So Abdullahi, can Neymar inspire PSG to another CL win?
Yeah, can you hear me?
We can hear you beautifully, crystal clear, like flipping 4K HD. Speak.
Okay, I think we need to understand something about Neymar. I think this is the first time he's playing in the round of 16. Yeah, in the round of 16, he's been injured for the past 2 or 3 years now, and this is the time he needs to prove he needs to prove himself now.
It's quarterfinals, man.
He needs to prove himself now in the quarterfinals. He has to. He has no choice than to prove himself. People are saying he's the Brazilian best player, the most talented Brazilian player. Now, he has to prove it to us. Best in the world. He has to prove it to us now. If he get knocked out, I'm done with Neymar. If he get knocked out, I am done. He came out and said he wants to win the Champions League without Messi. Good. You've left Messi right now. Now you have to prove it to us that yes, I can do it without Messi. And if you win the Champions League, then respect has to go to Neymar. Respect has to go to him. Now, but he has to do it now because this is the time for him to do it. But we also have to remember something. PSG are butlers. You can't trust them that much. They are butlers a lot. They bottled 2 times already against Barcelona and against Manchester United. So we need to understand that we can't just give all up to PSG. Yes, they are so good, talented, Neymar, Kylian Mbappe, and this. But we need to remember that when they bottled a lot. So when you talked about you yourself, you mentioned it, level of difficulties. The level of difficulty, this is how Neymar has to do it. The level of difficulty, prove everybody wrong. Every fans in the entire world, prove us wrong that you can do it. Without Lionel Messi. If you can't prove us wrong that you can do it without Lionel Messi, I am done. And they change. If Atlanta beats Paris Saint-Germain, you have to induct Neymar. That's it.
Oh no, I will. No. I said that yesterday that if Neymar is on the pitch and they lose to Atalanta, I'm putting Neymar in the Brick Academy. Facts. Vilton C. Talk to me, man. Neymar. Can he lead PSG to the victory?
like I've said again, man, Neymar is not PSG best player. It's the prodigy. I've been saying it. Neymar's been hurt, cry all the time. Blame referees. This season, he finally played in the 2 knockout game against Dortmund. He finally played for PSG in the second leg. Congrats, but without Mbappe, I just don't see Neymar winning this. He's a flop. Like, you were trash at the World Cup. You became a meme for the world. 2019 Copa America, Brazil won it without you, and you quote unquote the most talented player according to I Am Ham. I don't know where he got the idea from, but I just don't think Neymar's gonna win this without the prodigy. If Mbappe doesn't come back, PSG are not winning, especially Di Maria, Verratti, or Herrera's not gonna be there. I don't know. I think Atalanta is gonna be PSG, and we're gonna induct Neymar into the Brick Academy. Neymar is very talented. I'm not denying that. He's more talented than Mbappe. Yeah, football wise, he's the better player, but overall, statistically wise, Neymar's been hurt. It's facts. I know injury is not his fault, but he's been hurt. Like, there's nothing we could do about that. If somebody will ask you that question, you say it's Mbappe because Neymar's been hurt. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. And no, it's I don't think Neymar's winning the Champions League.
Okay, Sean, can Neymar lead these guys to victory? Do you think this is PSG's year?
Well, this is the best chance they're going to have, possibly. I mean, especially considering the past and for the foreseeable future. It's one leg. You know, they have a pretty easy draw compared to the other bracket. So if this is a time to do it, and this is a time for Neymar to kind of show that he can win, or I guess galvanize a team to win a big competition, then this is the right season to do it. I don't think PSG are going to win the whole thing. I do think they'll get to either the semifinal or final, and I think they'll either lose to Atletico Madrid or lose to whoever they play in the final. But I think PSG will be Atalanta because they're the more talented team. And I guess what Vilton was, or I guess what I Am Ham was saying, that Neymar is the most talented. I would say R9 is the most talented Brazilian. I mean, if anybody saw him before his injuries, it was kind of insane. He was doing step overs at full sprints. Like, it's something that you don't see.
What about Dino?
Dino was, I would say, the top 3 Brazilians. I would say, well, I didn't see a lot of Pele, obviously. You know, we have limited recordings of him, but the top 3 Brazilians, talent-wise, in the last 20 to 30 years is R9, Neymar, and Dino. And then Neymar and Dino, it's kind of hard to differentiate the two in terms of their overall talent, because you can't really quantify it.
You guys need to put respect on Kaká, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, but he's as talented as them. He's as talented as them.
Yes.
HH, do not say anything on Kaká. Don't say anything, please. Sean, keep on talking.
Okay, well, Kaká isn't as talented as them.
Easy.
All right, well, back to PSG. Well, PSG have a lot more talent than Atalanta. They should definitely go through. And I know this isn't TMZ. This isn't TMZ, HH. I know. I want to reiterate that it isn't. But what happened to Ilicic is really unfortunate. Like, psychologically, that has to affect you. And he's one of their best players this season.
Okay, so if you're...
So I know it's not TMZ.
Wait, easy. If you're Atalanta's manager, if we assume what happened, do you still play him?
That's actually kind of tough. You have to opt in.
Is it even confirmed? Is it even real? I don't know if it's real.
Let's assume it's real. Knowing his mental state and knowing that he's your best and most important player, do you play him?
I mean, if he's your best and most important player, that might compensate for his mental state. Maybe he'll get in the zone. Maybe he'll use it as anger, and it might actually propel him to play better. You don't know. So that's why the manager has to talk to him. So you have to really get inside his head. Maybe get him a sports therapist or something. He needs to be, because that could be an 11-year marriage, hypothetically, if that is what happened and he gets cheated on like that. That could really have a long-term negative effect, and especially short-term. So I think he should really seek a therapist or something, because the game's coming up quickly. And I don't know if Mbappe is going to be healthy, but even if he is or isn't, and despite the TMZ stuff, I still think PSG have enough to go through. So I'm going to say PSG win. I'm going to say 3-1. Honestly, I think they're going to make it quite comfortably, and they're going to go on to play Atletico in the semifinal. That's my
okay. Samuel.
Okay, first of all, I'm not gonna say that Neymar is the best Brazilian player of all time. He's one of the best, but he's not the best. He has to win Champions League and a World Cup for me to say that. Second of all, Neymar, I like you a lot. You're probably one of my top 5 personal players in the world today. I am on my damn knees. Please, Neymar, I need you to pull through. I need you to forget about your sister and your mum. I need you to win the Champions League for PSG. Listen, if these lot can't beat that spaghetti bolognese team, I'm actually through with Neymar. I'm through with him. Because you say you're the best in the world. Well, some people say he's the best in the world. He's one of the best players in the world, most definitely, on talent wise. And you're telling me you can't beat Atalanta, a name that is basically Atlanta, but they had to add another A into it. Are you being serious? No. Neymar, you have to do it. PSG have to win. PSG have to win.
So, do you believe he can inspire them to victory? That's the key thing. Do you believe that he can inspire them all the way?
Most definitely.
Do you think this is PSG's year?
If you have a superstar in your team, like when you got Messi or Ronaldo or Neymar or Salah, I'm joking. But if you got a superstars in your team,
Try to be safe.
they try.
Relax. Salah has
I
Champions
have
League.
to
Salah
slide
has
them in. I have to
Champions
slide
League.
them in.
Relax.
But anyways, if you got a superstar in the team, one of the qualities I see in them is that they have this ability to lift their other teammates to make them better as a team. Now, what I do respect about what Neymar's done is what Red said, is that he's not really doing that all those skills. He's actually he's playing in a balanced way. He's doing everything undercover, or like people are not really seeing what he's doing, but he's doing the job. He's doing what he needs to do. So he just needs to carry that on, and he will be fine in the Champions League. It's just that the rest of the team needs to do their job as well.
Okay. So from your boy Nat, that Mbappe is leading off the World Cup, most overrated player in the world. Nats, I know
Did you leave off the World
I know
Cup?
it is hot that he has a World Cup and your idols don't. And I know that burns you and that pains you. It is what it is. Don't cry about it. Don't cry about it. Don't cry. Mr. KJ, man. KJ, talk to me. Can Neymar
Yeah.
a PSG win?
I definitely think PSG win. First of all, besides PSG might not having Mbappe, Atlanta definitely aren't playing with Ilicic, and their starting goalkeeper just got injured, and doesn't look like he's gonna make the match. So that's just for saying that. Secondly, people say Neymar needs to exactly what people are saying about Neymar. He's been doing against Real Madrid, second leg, he changed the game. Against Dortmund without Mbappe, he was the inspiration behind their win. So it's like when I hear people say, "Oh,
Real
Neymar
Madrid
leads
second leg.
He was injured. He was injured.
What do you mean?
He was
When they were
injured in
down
the
2-0?
second leg. He was
Wait,
injured in the
let him
second
talk.
leg.
Let him speak. Let him speak.
What?
Let him speak.
No,
He
He came on as a sub in the second leg. He came on as a
Oh,
sub,
you're talking about the group
and that's
stage.
when the
No
game
one cares
changed.
about the group stage.
Yeah, but look what
Hey
you're
man,
talking
let
about.
this
You're
man
comparing
speak, man. Let
2
him
years
speak.
ago.
Damn.
No. Even to respond to them, you're talking about something happened 2 years ago. 2 years ago about the last performance against Real Madrid.
Okay, no. Continue. So tell us, do PSG win it? Can Napoli? Oh, look, this guy's cut off. Look, Yasser Said, man. Yasser Said, talk to me.
All right,
Neymar, PSG,
so
can they do it?
Neymar, it's been a journey, man. I mean, like I used to be Neymar. I was one of the Neymar's biggest fans. I met San. We were having a good time, treble. I hear, he was gonna look like he's gonna be the heir throne to Camp Nou. Messi was like, you know what, you grew up, man, kid. Keys to keys, and you know what Neymar does? He takes 200 million from PSG. He went to behind Barcelona's back. Okay, Barcelona's back. Grabs 200 million from PSG and runs it to Barcelona. Like, here's my release cost. I'm out to, and then Barcelona's like, what's going on? Messi was like, yo. So I was like, yo, what was? Next, you know, this guy's at PSG, and I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. You're still my guy. I'm gonna ride with you. You're gonna win this Champions League. You're gonna win this Ballon d'Or. You're gonna do all this, and this disappointing, massive disappointment. And I mean, what more can I say? Like, this guy went to PSG to achieve like Ballon d'Or, to be considered the best player in the world, to be considered amongst legends, and he's just an embarrassment to Brazilians, to the Brazilian number 10 shirt. It's an absolute embarrassing. So, I mean, what more can I say about Neymar? Either you show up or you just quit. Don't play football no more. It's that simple. Like,
Okay.
either you're gonna play and you're gonna be. So, you know what, guys? You know what? I apologize. I know I've been injured. I know I've done, like, you know what? I have not been impactful in the footballing world and all this stuff. And you literally apologize by putting in that work and show up and lead your team for once. Be a leader. Lead your team to semis and maybe a final and maybe a Champions League winning. And lift a Champions League trophy, or just go to the MLS, go to China, do what Oscar did. Come on and get the money.
Easy. No.
Let's be real.
Oscar's a whole ball game. That's a whole ball game. Relax, chill. Don't bring Oscar. Okay, wait. Abdullahi, did I come to you? Have you spoken on this? Abdullahi, have you spoken on this, my friend?
Yeah, he talk on it. He talk on it.
Like, man, mute.
All right. Gatlock.
PSG Atalanta. Who are the players?
No. Out? The question is, do you think Neymar can lead PSG to victory? Do you think this is PSG's year to win the entire thing?
Oh, the entire thing.
Neymar.
No. I'm sorry.
Why
no.
not?
Because, look, first of all, Verratti is in that team, so they're not going to do anything with that guy. They have some bottlers, a lot of bottlers in that team that have the history of bottling. Okay, one guy, Neymar, is not going to change that. Okay, he needs as much help as he can get. Without Mbappe, it's going to be tough all by himself. Look, I just can't imagine hearing Champions League winners is Paris Saint-Germain. Okay, it's just I just can't imagine that in my ear double H, because 6-1 double H 6-1.
Then why did they spend all this money then? So you're saying
bro, City spent so much money, they've not reached the semis, so it's a different scenario, man. Like, I know they reached semi in 2016, but I'm talking about during Pep's era. And that's the same situation for PSG, man. Look, they have star players, but they're individuals. I just can't see that team getting into, like, okay, yeah, they have an easy route, yes, but I mean, even if they get past Atalanta, they're going to face most likely Atletico Madrid in a one-off game that's going to be completely difficult, man. I'm sorry, I don't think Neymar alone can lead this team to glory. Sorry, no.
Well,
and shout out Martin Rosario.
Oh, what?
He requested it, man.
Oh my god! I was
requesting that Hangout.
Okay,
relax,
look, man. Look. We're not ending with a shout out to Latin Lozario. That's not happening, guys. This is a huge week. It's a massive week, guys. And I will be working on we're going to bring back those old school previews. You know what it is? We're going to bring those back, and guys, we're going to have a lot of fun. I think, guys, we're going to have a lot of fun, and I just hope and I pray that we have some great, exciting games. So you know what it is? I'll be on Twitch, live stream with these games, and hopefully, fingers crossed, if my internet holds up, those post-match streams will be happening straight after the games, man. Guys, we pop off on Friday.
Yeah, we don't talk about Chelsea Bayern, man.
No. We discussed that yesterday.
Do you want me to say that again? What I said yesterday again?
We can continue it, man.
Wait. What's the game on Friday? So Friday's game is
Real Madrid, Man City, and I think then Juve and Lyon this Friday. Then Saturday is Chelsea and Bayern, then with Barca and Napoli.
Okay, so guys, Friday we pop off. See, what I'm thinking is, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think we should have a pre-meal. So what? I think Friday 7 p.m. we have a pre-meal. For an hour we have a pre-meal and we talk because we need a pre-meal. And 8 p.m. don't talk to me, don't buzz me, don't ring my phone. My phone will be engaged from 8 p.m. on Friday. Guys, it's real. Guys, we're here. Guys, we're almost here.
Wait, when is Chelsea versus Bayern?
Saturday.
The days are counting down, guys. Saturday we live. Og8. Become a Patreon member. Get access to my blog, get access to exclusive videos, and also get access to the podcast to the Saturday and the Sunday Hangouts. Head over to patreon.com/halfwop to gain all these goodies while also supporting your boy HH.